So I'm heading in from Lewis Pass to do a 3-day trip in the Doubtful and Hope River valleys. So it should be a cool one, but a variety of travel, crossing the Doubtful Range in between tomorrow. So to start off, I've parked at Boyle Village and walking the Tui Track section of Te Aroa until I get to the Doubtful Valley, and then we'll head up there. Alright, thought we'd get to the official Doubtful Valley track start. Definitely a bit of a logistical move to here. You could also just walk the road. So yeah, apparently 3.5 hours to Doubtless Hut, and we'll pass Doubtful Hut along the way. So off we go. Oh my gosh. Doubtful Hut, tiny little thing, and both groups I've bumped into today have said don't stop here because the sandflies are atrocious, and I can confirm right now they are right. And here we are at Doubtless Hut. Ended up being quite a good day's walking in the end. And yeah, I found it kind of more enjoyable as the trek went on. So yeah, time for swimming and a coffee. Great night last night. There was a fantastic hut and beautiful morning sun. So the plan this morning is backtracking just a little bit, and then we're going to head up the route to Lake Man Biv and the Doubtful Range tops. So it's about a 700 metre climb, and then from there we can drop down into the Hope River Valley, and hoping for St Jacob's Hut tonight. Quite a slow progress sidle, but getting there, it's well marked enough. That is gorgeous. Alright, so that's the descent done from the tops. It was incredible up there. Down to the stream, and from here for a little while it's just travel in the stream bed till we pop out at the Hope. Loving it. And here we are in the Hope River Valley. Absolutely awesome. So just crossing the braids now, nothing serious, and not far downstream is St Jacob's Hut for tonight, but also not far upstream is Top Hope Hut. So I'm going to swing up there and bag that, then we'll backtrack and down to St Jacob's. So called into Top Hope Hut, and was awesome. There were two guys from the North Canterbury Deerstalkers based there, and they were coordinating a few hunting groups out and about, and they were doing a bunch of work on the hut as well in agreement with Doc. So they'd been doing a full repaint of all the window frames, and yeah, real good chat. So now back the same way and on to St Jacob's. So I think it'll still be another hour and a half, 2 hours from here. I'll be glad to get there. So all easy today on our way out. Shortly we'll be joining up with the Hope Kiwi Track and Te Araroa, and we'll be following that all the way out to Windy Point. Should still be a decent leg, and bit of drizzle. Hope Halfway Hut. There's people in there, so I won't disturb them. Continue on cruising out. Pretty tired at this point. So just about out to Windy Point now, where we're going to get a hitch, or at least start walking back to Boyle. Awesome trip. I think for me the middle day was the highlight, and Doubtless Hut, and yeah,